are here with Black Capricorn. It's a fantastic doom band out of Italy, in the Sardinia.
Yeah.
Yeah. So thank you all. Greatly appreciate you taking time out of your day or night, I guess, to come hang out and chat with me.
Thank you for inviting us.
So the band has been going for, I mean, you guys are coming up, I think, on 20 years, right?
Well, it's almost 16 years, but for 2-3 years, we don't care play live show or recording album. We just play ourselves in the garage for 2 or 3 years. So
Okay.
yes, the first album came out 13 years ago. So that's the official date where we are an official band.
Okay. All right. So 13 years. Ooh, I mean, that's a long time in current times, right? I feel like a lot of bands, they're here and gone so fast.
Yes. Yeah,
So
we try to resist.
yeah. What initially got you all into playing music?
Um, you mean with the Black Capricorn?
Just in general, what like sparked your interest to say, oh, I want to play music?
Because I like rock and roll. I'm in love with Pink Floyd and Beatles, so I wanna play drum.
Yeah. Okay.
When I was a kid, probably watching something on TV. For example, I remember some video about Kiss play live on stage in Italian television, and they were with the face painting and stuff. It was like, wow, what the hell is that? It's a rock and roll, and also all the old stuff like Led Zeppelin, Black Sabbath, and something like that. For a kid like me, at least for my experience, also for you, it was something attractive for the music, for the look, how they play on stage, or something like that. It was attractive. I don't know if it can exist another word to explain, but it was something for a kid. Wow, what the hell is that? I want to do something like this.
Yeah. Very intriguing. You know, I think a lot of people are like that, right? Like you grow up, you see there's that, you know, most musicians, there's one artist or a couple of artists that they see and they're like, oh man, I want to go and do that. Like that looks super cool, you know? Like,
yeah.
and then
blow mind.
Yeah. And that's that, you know, you get into it because you want to inspire people to do the same thing, which is pretty fantastic.
Yeah.
You know?
Yes.
Rock and roll. So what made Black Capricorn come and say, okay, this is what we're gonna do?
Well, if I remember, it was Raquel that I played in other bands before, and Raquel with Virginia play together in another band
when
years before.
We were kids.
Yeah, we're kids, and after many years, just say, just try to play again something together, with no a specific target or something specific to do. Just playing for ourselves in the garage, and see what happens. If we like it, and we can come next week in the garage to play again and something like this. We don't have a specific idea. Maybe we were not in a good situation in the real life, so maybe the doom vibes catch us in that direction. And it so become natural to still playing this slow riff, bit sad, heavy, and hungry, but without writing on a paper, okay, we do this, we do that. It just came natural. And we like what we were doing at the time all together, and the rest is history. Okay, I don't know what to say, but
Yeah.
it came natural.
Yes, other people say as what we did. Other people say as you played Doom.
Yes, we don't
Because-
labelize our music. Other people say that, oh, you are Doom. Okay, it's okay because we like some Doom stuff.
Yes,
But we didn't.
we didn't have an idea.
Yes, of what we were doing.
Yes,
We just play the music we like, follow the flow of the moment. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like, hey, let's play and see what happens. There was no like, okay, we're gonna play Doom for sure or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
Sounds like, you know, that sounds like the proper way to put a band together. Like, let's see what comes out and play. All
Yes.
right. You know.
Yeah.
So the current album, Sacrifice, Darkness, and Fire.
Yeah.
What's the release date on that?
It's for 12th July.
Okay. And I know you
hopefully,
do what?
hopefully.
Oh, I know you guys have got vinyl with it,
Yeah.
which is awesome. I see the record player in your background.
Sorry?
I see the record player in your in the background there.
Yeah. Yes. But we are waiting for our copies. So
Yeah. Yeah. So, how long is it taking your vinyl to get printed?
Well, the record label says that don't have specific information from the factory. We give everything, the music and the graphic, to the record label already on November, December, but he have other records in his schedule, so he worked to release on July, and I think it is on the print machine right now, or something like that.
Okay. Well, I know, you know, over here in the States, some places are taking 6, 7, 8, 9 months to print something. And then other places are printing pretty quick. Like they can get a turnaround in 3 or 4 months, which, you know, is
It's something we experienced with the previous album, because was ready after the COVID pandemic, and everything was slow and stuck. So a lot of record label have records to be printed, and there is a lot of stuff to do, and so it became a lot of delay in the making of vinyl. But Marco from the record label told us that this is, at least here in Europe, is no more. So the waiting is only a couple of months. And also, I think there are some new vinyl factory. I think some born in Poland, and also in Belgium there are new factories. So maybe it's faster right now to have a vinyl release.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you're right. There have been a lot of production facilities that have popped up to help alleviate some of that, you know, long wait for the vinyl. I mean, it's obviously over the last decade or so, vinyl sales have really increased a lot. It's nice and refreshing, you know, to see so many people doing more vinyl again.
Yeah.
So, who did the artwork for your upcoming release?
I did everything by myself. I used to do some poster from local bands in the past years, and so in the last 2-3 albums, I decided to try to make the artwork by myself. Hours are around in the flat.
No, it's there.
Yeah,
Hello.
Hey, look at that. It's the negative and positive. Haha. Yeah.
Next time we can make an interview between the cats
Yes.
from
Yeah.
the bands.
There we
It's a
go.
new topic.
It's a new podcast, and the band's cats unite. That's awesome. So when you guys started writing, the new album, did it just come naturally, or did you really work pretty diligently to make it happen?
Well, in general, I wrote come si dice, le basi, the basic of the songs, and I put the riff, give to Raquela and Virginia, and start practicing to make this riff a real song. And for this record, we try to do everything very not on a rush. Just think about arrangement, something like this. Also, we experienced that if we go to recording an album, 7, 8 songs in a row to the studio, maybe we don't play it very well because we have too much to do in a short time. So this time we just work on 2-3 songs each time. When we have everything completed and arranged, we go to records on the studio, the songs. Then we take the other new songs, we work on it, arranged, and then after we go to record it. So I think it takes
6 months, maybe.
6 months to record, but working 2-3 months for 2-3 songs and then recording. So we recorded the album in 3 different steps. So a total of 6 months around, but not all 6 months in the studio, something like that. Just doing I don't know, songs by song, and then we have ready. We record just a couple of songs to spend the time in the studio focusing on that song instead of doing quickly and maybe forgetting something or doing something not good, but we don't have time to record the song and recording again. So we try with this record, this new approach, at least for us, it's a new approach.
Yeah. It sounds like a really cool way to do it, where you can actually focus on what you're working on immediately and not thinking about all these other pieces that are going to go into it. So you're,
Yes.
So how are you all feeling with the end product?
Well, we are very happy.
Yes, we feel good.
We feel good
because the work is well done. For the first time, I can listen to my drum without shaming I work, because
yeah,
this time I work better. Everybody we work better.
Yes, the sound is good, and yeah, as Raquel said, because when we listen our music, we know where we do something wrong or something, something like this. But this time, everything go.
No, we don't feel guilty.
We don't feel guilty for nothing. It's a very good product.
Yeah. Well, that's nice. You're like very proud of what you put out. I think everyone, right? Especially early on when they first start recording, they can look back and go, oh, that I don't like that. Right. But it's all part of the learning process. It's nice to have a product that you're, proud of.
This time we are very proud, also because we record by ourselves everything. Also, we are the technician, the mixing technician, and stuff. So we think we do a very good job for this recording. We are very proud of it. Yeah.
That's awesome. You guys did everything.
Yeah.
So, how often do you get to play out?
Cool. Good.
Sorry?
Ah, okay. How often do you guys go play out at the bar or concert venues?
Okay. Well, in the past, we play a lot of show, but for my job, from Virginia job, it's very complicated to organize the holidays or day off from the works and to book a show with the bands. So we stopped it in 2019 to play live because we play a lot of gigs, but at the same time we are stressed at work because our boss is not to rock and roller. It's not rock and roller. So now we play not often, just a few gigs, maybe 5-6 gigs per year. But this year with the new album, we try to go on tour again to see if we can manage. So in fact, in July we have a 3 show, but in October we have 1 week every day playing between Switzerland, France, and the Netherlands, and see if something we want to do again, we are able to do with our job works, and we'll see. But in the last 2 years, we play very few times. When festival call us, we want to do that because festivals is a very great experience. And also, if some people around Europe that previously booked us in the past years call us if you want to play, we try to do that. But for example, it's not 1 week or 2 weeks tour, but just for the weekend. So
Yeah,
we play live a lot, but we are okay for that.
yeah. Well, I know, obviously with music, there are bands that play out a lot, do 200 dates a year or what have you. And then there are bands who don't play out so much. And there's a place for all of them there, right?
Yes, correct. Yeah.
So do you guys have a favorite place that you play or have played?
You mean for live gigs,
Yeah.
for live show?
A place of art.
Which one?
Yeah, for me it's Little Devil in Tilburg.
Yes. You ever heard about Little Devil in Tilburg, the Netherlands?
Mm-mm.
It's a small venue, but where all the bands play.
Yeah.
It exists since 30 years. I don't know how many years is this, but it's a small venue, but with a good sound. And each time we play there, it's always like to be at home. So maybe a Little Devil is, but also in Graz, in Austria. Yeah, there are 2 or 3 places, 2 or 3 venues that we found very good because we play a couple of times, and during the years we became friends of the people that booked the show in the past, and so yes, Little Devil in the Netherlands is one of them.
Also the castle in
In Belgium?
No, not in Belgium, in Germany.
Darmstadt.
Darmstadt.
Yes. We play a couple of times in Germany, in Darmstadt, in a place called Oettinger Villa. That was a villa from a baron, German baron from the 18th century or something like that. It's perfect for a Dracula movie of with Christopher Lee because it's fantastic. So that place is very, very nice.
That's cool. So it, a place for a baron, does it hold a lot of people, I guess?
Yeah, that place you mean, or other in general? You say
That place, does it like,
No, it's not very. I think he have 200 or 300 attendance maximum. I
okay,
think. Not very big, but it's not also a small room. So yeah, it's an average venue place, I
sure.
think.
Well, that's cool. Have you all thought about like going back there and maybe shooting a video?
No, photo del posto. You mean picture or video of that place? Or
Like a,
no?
no, like a music video shooting one there.
Ah,
Uh, uh,
maybe is a little bit difficult because for the light is almost not abandoned, but is like a similar like a squat.
Okay.
So the management, mm, for my opinion, is not so easy.
okay.
Organize a video. Well, maybe. Oh, thank for the idea.
You're welcome. That's, yeah, I don't know. I just, when you hear about a cool place, it's like, oh, what I always think, like, what can we do there, right? Like, especially for like a Doom band, if you think it'd be like a really cool place to do a Dracula movie, like shit, could you imagine? Like, let's do a music
So
video.
all the time we were there, we were on tour, so we don't have the time. But maybe we can send an email to the people that manage the place asking if we can go there to make a video.
Oh yeah.
It
Yeah,
should be great.
that'd be
It's
pretty
a great,
cool.
it's a very nice place.
So how long, like from where you all are to like the Netherlands, how long of a travel is that?
But in general, we take a flight because Sardinia is an island in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
So it's very problematic to do this. So in general, we take a flight to Germany or to Belgium. Then we rent a car or van, sometimes a backline if it's a long tour. And but in October we are thinking to drive from Sardinia with our backline to the Switzerland, France, and Tilburg, and it's quite far. We see that the last gig will be in Switzerland, and the gig before will be in Tilburg, and they are 700 kilometers far. So I think we played the gig in Tilburg, and a couple of hours later we have to drive. I think, I don't know. We have to see that. But from here, it's quite complicated traveling and
In the world.
yes. So
Travel everywhere is a
yes, we are in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah. It sounds like it'd be pretty hard, like we're on an island. Whoa, we can't drive there. I assume that like so do you guys have ferries that go between the mainland and the island, or is there bridges?
No, it's too far.
It's far. It's in the middle of the Mediterranean.
Oh,
Yeah.
We have water
Yes,
around.
we can take the ferry boat or a flight, and ferry boats leave in the night around 8:10 and arrive in the mainland around 7 in the morning. So we spend a night on the ferry boat, or by flight you can reach Roma or Milano in 1 hour. It's quickly, but so that's why we take a flight in general and going directly to Germany or Belgium or the Netherlands, because there is no difference to go to Roma or Milano because we have to take a flight. So we go directly to the place we have to play. Okay. Yeah, we are Italian, but we are not Italian geographically.
That's funny. Like that makes it really tough to be in a band and go play out.
Yes,
Yes.
it's very hard and very expensive. So
Oh, only the brave.
only the brave do that.
Yeah, that's fair. Well, shit, even here where everything's pretty accessible, it's only the brave that go out and do it. Like everyone else says, I want to, but they don't ever do anything, you know?
Yeah, understand.
That's funny. So what do you guys do for work that helps you afford to, fly out to places and play shows?
Selling our records.
Per sovvenzionarci.
Yes. Okay. No. We use our money first, and then if we are lucky, we sell our records, and the venue pay us, and maybe at the end of the year we make the balance, and sometime we close zero.
Well, yes.
Almost.
Now, with Black Capricorn in the years, we increase more and more every time we release our records. And so, yes, it's we have to be kind of a business consultant to balance the cost of manage a tour, live in the islands. It's expensive. It's a more cost for that reason. But at the end, okay, we managed for 12 years, so I think we did well. We do well.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and I think what I was getting at is like what do you do for work outside of the band?
Ah, okay. Sorry. So our real job you want?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. Oh, sto male.
Sì.
I work for a business consultant office that so I put data on the computer of about a company that make invoice and something like this. And Virginia works in
A library.
Yeah, in a bookshop.
Bookshop.
In a bookshop in a mall.
Okay.
And I stay home and I make what I have to do to always.
Well, that's kind of cool, like working in a bookshop.
My Virginia, my sister, the bass player, she work in a bookshop. Today we have a meeting in the bookshop where she worked, because we had a book club.
So what kind of books do you like to read?
Okay. I like giallo in English.
Thriller.
Thriller. Okay.
Okay.
Thriller.
Noir.
Yes, noir. But I love romance. I love classics. And I love the book of today was wrote from a crazy Sardinia woman, and we loved because she is crazy. She's a crazy writer, and so yeah,
Was a funny.
funny.
All right. I like books about crazy people too.
I'm
So, outside of the band, do you have like aspirations to be a writer?
no. I prefer paint or knitting or every. No, I like write, but I don't have an aspiration to write a book or anything like that.
Okay.
Okay.
Me neither. I'm terrible at it. So like,
It's a difficult job because book have hundreds of pages. Maybe
yeah.
it's writing a song that is very
No,
short.
but now is like the vinyl. You pay and you are a rock star because you pay the
Okay.
factory.
Yeah.
Also for writer, you pay the print book, the book printer, and you became a writer. So there are
A do-it-yourself job.
yes, so
Yeah.
there are a crap in a bookstore.
Yeah, you can definitely find a lot of crap. You can find a lot of crap with music too, you know? Like
No, yeah,
yeah.
of
Sometimes you're
course.
like, "Ooh, you probably shouldn't put that out. Like put that back on the shelf." No, no.
Yeah.
So, with the new album, what do you all have like a goal with it, or you just want to, put it out there and hopefully get some new fans?
Well, I think it's playing music and releasing an album is just like is un bisogno, I need it. I need to play music and record music. And with this new album, we think we could have some new fans because also we are with a new record label since the previous record that is a different people compare or the previous record label we worked with. So more people is approaching to our band and our music, and I think this record is just a new chapter of our life in a band. We'll see what happens. We think I think we have some new people approaching to us, and considering that we came for years in an underground European scene of doom, and right now with the Majestic Mountain Records, that is have a lot of audience also in a stoner rock scene and some alternative metal scene. I think different people is approaching to us since the previous album Cult of Blood, and I think with the new one Sacrifice we will have more people coming to our show
Yeah.
interested in our music. Oh, this is the hope, at least. So we'll see.
Yeah.
After the 12th of July, we will see what's happened.
Well, I feel like Marco does a really good job with Majestic Mountain.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. So to be able to have that, behind you is always, I feel like that's what everyone wants, right? You want someone behind you that one does a good job and two believes in you. And I feel like if Marco is going to put you out, he absolutely believes in you,
Yeah, exactly. We are very happy of for what Marco is doing since Cult of Blood album, and we are happy to stay with this label also for the new album. And yeah, absolutely 5-star for him. It's a top-notch guy, super great guy.
Rock and roll. That's awesome. That's great to hear. I love it. Like I like the community as a whole, because people come together and they want everyone to succeed, and it's like, oh, I really like this. Let's go and do this, and let's bring it along and do this,
Yeah.
So are there bands that you all are listening to right now that you feel should get more you feel more people should listen to?
Well, I honestly listening less music than before because too many things to do in the real life, so less time to dedicate to listening music. But since we joined Majestic Mountain Records, I try to listen all the bands Marco released, because most of these bands are quite new, at least for me. So it's kind of interesting check what the record label is doing. So all the bands from Majestic Mountain Records, I try to listen, and maybe there are bands that we know since years that are coming with new album. We try to listen to, just to stay close to our friends and the bands we know. And but at the same time, there are too many bands releasing records every week, so it's impossible to have a real situation of what the music, not the music business, but what the music is offering right now. Too many bands, too many records, so
It's hard to
it's very
keep up.
to say, oh, I like this band or I like that band. It's like this, but after you listen an album, you start listening another one from another band. So it's also difficult to remember what you listened 1 week ago, because there are too many bands and many music. But the good thing is that there is a lot of good bands making good records and are new bands. It's not the same doom bands or the same stoner bands or the same metal bands releasing the same album year after year. There are a lot of new stuff around, but we need more time to listen to everything.
Yeah.
We need 26 hours. 24 is not enough right now.
I don't think 26 is enough. Like, I feel like we probably need 48 or 72 hours to get a full day, you know? Uh-oh, I think I lost you. Oh no, what happened?
Maybe
I don't
some
know.
connection. Our old devices probably.
Yeah.
I was like talking and you guys were just there smiling and I'm like, I started dancing and you couldn't see me. It was pretty funny. Oh, that's awesome. Okay. Well, I greatly appreciate you all coming to take some time with me and chat. Loved talking with you. I love learning about the band and all the stuff that you all are doing. I'm super glad to hear that Marco gets a 5-star review from you all. And I really look forward to getting the vinyl actually. Because I think the new album is fucking terrific.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for everything.
Yeah, for sure. Well, you all go and have yourselves a great night, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right,
And
thanks.
you.
Thank you.
All
Bye.
right. Bye.